Yes.
Don't.
Big flag.
Yes.
On the traffic sign.
Has
Can that
come
be taken down
a
and
little
held instead?
bit. No, that has to go up, but it has. I grant you, it has fallen down a little bit. It's supposed to be higher than that, so I'll sort that out in a second. It's not coming down.
No, yeah. You can hold it up and
No.
not attached to the.
No, it stays attached to that like it has done
attached
for
to the-
years now.
Attached to the public.
No,
council.
it's absolutely fine. You don't have any grounds to level that at all. Other than the fact it has gone a little bit low, which I grant you, which is why I'm going to put it up a little higher. Other than that, it is staying where it is. Steve! No, Steve. Just had the cop come up to me, take that down. I am going to put it a little higher because it is dripping over the thing slightly. But that's what I've said, it's going higher, it's not coming down.
Yeah.
It's okay, You ready for me, yeah? Cool.
I've already pushed it.
Out, we need to get the thing to go up as well.
There's a battery there that I don't
Yeah,
want to fall out.
don't worry about that for now. That can fall out and I'll put it back.
Shit, stuck now.
That's fine. Well, I think it's probably enough.
Yeah.
It didn't need much. That's cool.
What's the problem with that?
That copper over there said he wanted that taken down.
Well, we need to basically get something.
The cops are on here with us now. Steve.
Another word? What's the matter? No, nothing's wrong. The flag on the pole is not permanent.
Been there for 4 years.
It's not permanent.
No, it comes down every Wednesday when we leave.
Every Wednesday. So you're going to leave after a couple hours?
About 5-ish, 6-ish. Yeah, we don't leave it there. We don't, they're not cheap. And the banners, they all come up and go down every Wednesday. Bronze knows who we are, and silver and gold.
It's all put up with bungees.
Diamond, I didn't know they had a diamond.
Everything is put up with bungees. Nothing leaves the mark, it's just elastic basically. It goes up every week, it comes down every week. There is no harm done. It's not even sellotape. Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Fine.
I take it you put that banner up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you do this one. Obviously, since BMQ is over now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like fixed to like council property, the governor's obviously asked me to sort of...
No.
No, this is what happens.
Right,
You
absolutely
have
not.
blocked off.
want to see
No.
it, want to see it.
Listen.
Yeah.
You have blocked off the cycle path, which is why we put it there. The moment you unblock the cycle path, we will take it down. That is a cycle path. You see where the curve goes down? Coming up the path there. Tell them to stop!
Hey! Get off those banners!
Just leave it for the second, guys. Don't touch it. Don't worry. Ignore them. Don't worry. They're not going to take it down, guys. They're not going to take it down.
So because you've blocked off the cycle path, we put it there. The moment you unblock the cycle path, we do not want to interfere with the cycle path. So the moment you take down your barriers, we take that one down because we don't want to interfere with the cycle path.
Stop interfering!
So, something's happened today. You have gotten all terribly officious. You are stopping our speakers. You are now stopping, or it's been mooted at least to stop our banners. Someone has tried to suggest we take down our flags. This is getting silly. We have a right to protest.
Yeah. That's not a problem.
It seems to be a problem if what you're saying is you can't have flags, you can't have banners, you can't have speakers.
I haven't spoken to you about your flags, so crack on.
No, this chap
Flags.
has.
Okay? What I'll do is I'm going to speak to my big boss, tell him what you just said, relay it to him, and then I'll see what he says about that. And if he's got any relevant legislation, I can show you. We'll go from there. I'm not saying we're taking it down or anything, because we don't want to seize it. It's a pain in the arse to seize flags and stuff like that. So I'm just going to speak to him, relay what you just told me. If the barriers go, you're quite happy to take it down to not block the
We
cycle
don't want to
path.
interfere. I'm a cyclist. I don't want to interfere with the cycle path.
fine, yeah.
But because you guys block it, we take advantage of it.
Okay, yeah, that's no worries. Okay? Well, cheers. Cheers for being here. Okay, mate? Much appreciated.
I'm there, slap cuffs on. Come on, take me away. Get your own banners! We all have a good protest, but buy your own.
quite happily opening the cycle lane, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
More than happy to take it down, so you obviously don't want to obstruct the cycle lane. Okay.
So we will now do that, although what usually happens, you understand,
Yeah.
is that the contractors who deal with the barriers all come at once, and that's when we usually take them down. So what you are doing is you are exploiting our goodwill to machinate, to suppress our right to protest again.
So if you can't protest legally,
So-
why should we not resort to more?
Yeah. Can't use speakers, can't use banners, can't use flags. What sort of protest would you like us to use? Shall we bake? Should we bring protest
Do you want
cakes?
cakes
What
or-
is it? What works for you? What flavour would work for you? Lemon drizzle. So if we bought protest lemon drizzle cakes, you would let that stand, would you?
But you're not allowed to interfere with them barriers either.
So
because
obviously they're on the council, Westminster Council property that haven't given permission for any banners to be placed
well,
on.
you bring Westminster Council here.
They're en route. Didn't you just say to my colleague that obviously
I told them to get their own banners if they want to protest.
cycle lane. So I've
No,
opened
no.
the barriers for the
What-
cycle
You
lane.
Yes.
can't touch the
But
barriers.
this is the
It's
thing.
not they're not.
I said that, and this is the
They're
thing.
loans.
The contractors, the people who put those barriers there, they clear that, and when
And
they
they
clear
clear
their
that
stuff,
at 3
we take
o'clock.
our thing away. What you have just done is presumed upon our goodwill and fair dealing
Yeah.
to create a different situation whereby the contractors aren't opening it up. You're going to artificially open it up just so that you can force us to take our barriers down. This is not good
So when
practice.
Westminster Council get here, what happens when they get here? Will you take the barriers, or are we going to have to see, or is the council going to have to see?
Council won't seize our banners.
So they'll take them down and destroy them.
No, they won't.
What will they do?
Nothing.
Council are very, very fair with us because we're very fair with them. The same we have been with all the policing that's been
I
here.
mean, exactly. I mean, I've policed this many times.
Yeah, have you had any trouble with us?
I haven't, because you've complied and we work well together. I feel.
Yeah, well that's come to an end, unfortunately.
But the compliance does not
Well, I will
mean
stay-
every
I will
time
stay
you end our means of
Well, yeah,
protest,
we-
we agree. Don't you appreciate that at some point,
You
if
moved
we
the
are responsible
goalposts
citizens,
on
we
our
must
protest.
resist. You don't have the
Hang
right
on,
to
hang
close
on,
down our
hang on.
protest.
Sunak came out on that doorstep and said, "You guys ain't doing your job." Well, you knew damn well you were, but you're just now become a political puppet of this Tory party.
A desperate regime is throwing its weight around, and you are complying.
Complying with it.
Well, my job is to enforce the law, stay impartial, and be friendly, communicate, and talk to you.
Yeah, but
And try
they're
and police and facilitate.
bending the
protest.
laws.
And you have a great deal of discretion
They're
as to how you do that.
themselves. This is what
You have operational
This is what-
discretion.
Exactly. And
Putin's
like
Russia
we have
does.
said before, we have a time where you guys back up, and that's great. And if you're sticking to that, then that's great. And I'll pass that up the food chain, to my instructor, and feedback that you are cooperating.
No. The cooperation is not we do everything you find convenient, and the moment you find something inconvenient, you stop us. That's not cooperation.
As long as it's lawful and proportionate.
Well, it's certainly
On both
proportionate.
sides.
Well, that barrier
Certainly proportionate, and we're not doing anything unlawful.
For 4 years, comes down every time those barriers come down.
Well, like I say, I will happily pass it up to Westminster
Half
Council
past
and
three.
get them down here ASAP, or whatever time they are, because it's the council, and then obviously they do their jobs.
We've got a heritage warden there. Go and speak to him.
Oh, where is
He
he?
will-
They're quite handy.
Yeah.
Do you get on with them at all?
Of course, yeah. He doesn't mind it there as long as it's not inside the thing where Churchill is or anything like that. He's happy with that.
Because all we're doing there is recognising a barrier that you've already placed there. When I say you, I mean the authorities.
Yeah.
So, there's a means by which we are working with you. We're not creating a further barrier. We're not getting in anyone's way. We're not impeding. We don't glue ourselves to things. We don't block things. You created a barrier. We use that to our ends. And that is cooperation.
Cooperation, which is a good way of working. So, obviously it's 1:15 now. What time were you looking at taking those banners down?
They usually
When
collect their barriers.
They come for the barriers about 3-ish.
Yeah.
But normally, when the PM is not in PMQs, these barriers, which cost a fortune to put up every Wednesday, and to police all of this for somebody who's in Germany, bit pointless, isn't it?
They don't usually bother for the deputies, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's all around contingency planning. It's all around contingencies. Right, no worries.
Right.
Well, I'll go and crack on.
May never had any of this, right? She
Theresa May. I understand why you've forgotten. Yeah.
All this started, all this policing of all of this, all these barriers, all started with Johnson.
Right.
Oh, of course, he's
No
corrupt.
PM had ever had this before, prior to... you know,
It's almost as if he believed the country hated him.
Yeah, I wonder why they believe that.
Right, I'll crack on. Like the horse one, that's a very quick turnaround.
Peter's very quick with...
Yeah, that call came out on the radio. That's one of those calls where you hear it and you think, say that again.
Yeah.
2 horses running wild, one covered in
Was it blood?
I don't know.
Because that's one of the stories that went around.
They got. I don't want to say detained. I think they sort of ran out of steam around Wapping. I don't know the status of the horse.
Yeah, you're not going to stop a horse unless it's happy to be stopped.
If somebody deliberately dodged around 4 million quid in tax, do you think they should go to prison or should they just be made to pay it back?
Steve, I can see what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to comment. But good effort. Right, I'm going to crack on. Stay safe, gents.
See you later.
Bye.
I think that's all right for now. Oh, that's what's on the other side. You ran out of board, yeah.
It's a very confused looking tourist reading this.